Old and Chief. Biden opened overflow facilities for migrant kids.
I swear to God. The narrative whiplash with both sides where everybody's just reverting to their narrative that they were previously attacking is crazy. And it is wild how quickly, although I will say one side, the left, has the media clearly on their side. And it has been interesting to watch them go from literally kids in cages.
Put these children in cages.
Thrown into cages.
Who built the cages?
To overflow facilities.
This is not kids being kept in cages. This is a facility that was opened.
What a sweet and adorable title that is for kids in cages. That's basically what it is. No, now they're kids in shipping containers with bars. Slightly better, I guess. Maybe a little more roomy. Biden still has the same problem that every president has had, which is what do we do with unchaperoned children who are coming across the border, often by coyotes and people with bad intentions. And it's an extremely nuanced problem that we can't solve with tweets and by just dunking on the other side. Reality remains undefeated. Here's what we are constantly confronting.
Yeah.
And no matter what, these kids are still going to come across the border and we're still going to have to figure out what to do with them. And people who are like, no more kids in cages, and even people dunking on Biden for still having this overflow facilities. Like, okay, well, what's your solution?
Right.
Just like
Let
you and I have
them run
joked,
free.
like, free the children.
Children, run wild.
Just let them run through the desert. I mean, I ask anyone with that take to tell me what their solution is to this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Put a GoPro on a child and let him run off.
Let them all free.
Yeah, and there's the danger of them being trafficked, and
Yeah.
there's the danger, like, obviously we have to take care of and house and shelter these children, but
It's funny. These problems are all so complex and they just can't. It's social media and complex nuanced problems are just absolutely the worst combination because you'll just use it to dunk. And people who are criticizing the left wing, like, I haven't seen this many nuanced articles about overflow facilities. And these are ostensibly liberals, but I'm like, isn't this a good thing that they're having these conversations? Okay, yeah, it's bad they didn't have them during Trump, but let's at least give them some credit that now we're having these conversations about what to do with them, the kids in cages.
And then we bombed Syria this week.
Yes, we did. And I have no idea why.
Not sure why.
You want to know why? Because I'm not a fucking Syria expert, and neither are you, more than likely. I love how whenever anything happens, it's like, oh God, here comes all the Syranese experts.
The Syranese.
Sam called them.
Sam, these are your people.
I weep with the Syranese.
Sam. Sam is our Syranese expert to give you an idea of what level of education we're at here.
Sammy Flaps and Folds, Madam of SadPersianGirls.com and Syranese expert.
Sam, give us the rundown on what happened in Syria this week. Our eager listeners are dying to know.
We dropped some bombs. Biden dropped some bombs.
Yes.
And they went off.
Bombs over Biden.
Do we know what he bombed or why?
Bombs over
No.
Biden.
That's all I have. Bombs over Biden.
Rose McGowan, though, did not decide to light a candle like she did for the Iranian terrorists.
What's the over-under on bombings before stimmy checks? Did anyone have that bet going?
On their
in
bingo card?
With the water cooler bet? I love that libs got more war before they got more free money. It just seems like this is what you voted for. I mean, this, again, complex nuance. I don't know if we should have bombed them or not. Why? Because I'm not an expert. I know my place. I know my lane. My lane is to make fun of everybody going, rah, rah, rah. I guess they're bombing Syria now. Although there have been some amazing memes. There was a great one that was going around today, and it was a drone, and it said, this drone believes every little bomb had like Black Lives Matter, love is love.
No.
Wow. It was pretty funny. You memesters. You guys, pretty smart.